to walk around like that.
Sir? Very funny. Now put some clothes on.
You are a fool to walk around like that.
How interesting. Aren't you a sight?
Very funny. Now put some clothes on.
I am not amused.
Hey, Ruby.
Very funny. Now put some clothes on. How interesting. Aren't you a sight?
Trying to find some decent potions.
It
Clearly,
just stood
you are an
there,
idiot.
holding its tail and whispering. What did it say?
Nobody has quality restore magicka. Eh.
It's been a long time since I've seen
Very
one of
funny.
those.
Now put some clothes on. Very funny. Now put some clothes on.
Someone with your good looks needs more clothing.
Okay, now I'm a conjurer. Still can't buy from him.
Cover
Alright.
yourself. No one wants to see that. You are a fool to walk around like that.
Caldera.
You could be arrested for that. Put some clothes on.
Leave before I call the guards.
This guy? Oh, this guy sells good potions. Let's see, does that restock? No. It does not.
Very funny. Now put some clothes on.
Alright, let's just go back to Caius. I think the music is a little bit overpowering.
Very funny. Now put some clothes on. How interesting.
Very funny. I can't afford
Not amused.
training right now. Oh, wait a minute, that's right. Nalcaria of Whitehaven. The Imperial outpost near Vivek. I don't know. Pelagiad? I know this lady has good potions. Quality, restore. No magicka. Okay, exclusive restore. Magica. There's one. You're never an OP epic Morrowind gamer. That's okay, I'll forgive you.
I'm listening.
How is my mercantile this bad? Oh, come on. Alright, how many of those do I have? Good amount. Should bind those. I'm gonna round it out to an even 10. So 8, 9, and 10. I usually get better frame rate than this. Maybe it's because I'm streaming it. Yeah, Caius. And I'll make this one, should be the last one. Are you here to discuss your orders, Naklon? Or is there something else you want? You've spoken with Sul Matul and Namani Mesa, and from what they say, it sounds like you really could be the Novarine. That's just incredible. But I'll have to get used to the idea. Let me try to get word to Mira Milo. Maybe she can find out whether the dissident priests have any lost prophecies. But in the meantime, I have a very tough assignment for you. Do you think you're ready? Good. Cautious is smart. I'm going to give you the mission, but I'm going to give you 400 drakes. Before you head out, make sure you outfit yourself with healing potions, new gear, a little training, whatever you think you need most. And if you get into trouble, back off, rest up, and go back fresh. Don't take any chances. I think this will be a tough one. Here's your mission. Fort Buckmoth has sent a patrol to Narmak, hunting smugglers with Sixth House connections. They found a Sixth House base, a Sixth House shrine, and a Sixth House priest named Dagoth Garaz. Speak to Champion Reza Pulia at Fort Buckmoth. She'll tell you about the patrol in the Sixth House base. Your orders. Find that Sixth House base, kill Dagoth Garaz, and bring me a full report on the Sixth House base. Take a shot every time I say Sixth House base. Corpus disease. I don't know much about it. Never seen a case myself. You can get it from contact with the red mountain monsters they call corpus beasts. I think it's like a blight disease, only worse. It usually drives victims mad and causes terrible deformed growths on the body. I'll check my informants and find out how to cure it. In the meantime, just follow your orders. I don't know what else to do.
Oh, you're naked. Spare me. I want to make some new spells. Is
there a way I can, like... That's how you do it, okay. So I can delete spells.
How may I help you, old merchant?
I am not amused.
Put something on. You look ridiculous.
Very funny. Now put some clothes on.
Alright, here we go. I hope I have enough money to buy what I want. So... let's see. If I damage fatigue, that would be good. Because then it'll be easier to stun lock somebody with my fists. To 15 for 5 seconds. 6 seconds. 7 seconds. Ah. Let's start with 6. I think 6 is fine. Let's see. Far fatigue. And we'll eventually need to be able to open 100 locks. Disintegrate weapon on target. Oof, that's hard to cast. I just need to get better at destruction. How much gold do I have left? 108.
Tidings out. Tavern girl was looking at me. How can I tell her I'm not interested?
Alright, I need to go to Narmak.
You could be arrested for that. Put some clothes on.
So that means I have to take the boat. Hey Sith. Welcome. So I'm on the Ilanibi quest right now. it's gonna be difficult. And my video card does not like this water. It's making me sick. When did I start streaming? 18 minutes ago.
You are a fool to walk around like that.
I am not amused.
You checked at 9:30. Well, I started streaming like it was like 9:35 or something. Just slightly later. What is with my frame rate? It's god awful. Probably going to get killed in Illinibi. But I'll give it a try. Try sneaking up on this cliff racer. What level am I on? I am level 6. And I'm also dirt poor. I have less than 100 gold left. So if I don't get some loot from this dungeon, then I'm gonna be in bad shape. The encounters are leveled in Illinibi? Huh. Okay. Well, that's good news. Carcass of the Saint. My chance to cast this is not very good. Can't verify it? Okay. Well, I gotta get loot from somewhere. Why is the water so loud? It's so weird. I don't think OpenNW likes AMD cards because it makes the water weird when I get close to it. Alright, that's it. I'm turning up the gamma correction. This is ridiculous. I don't like to do it because it turns it up for like my entire monitor and not just for the window, but I'll live with it. Set a recall point. I'll mark right here. Ah. There we go. You can find glass boots in the Fist of Randagolf. I really want to put those on. There you go. And once I get good at punching, I can stun lock people. Dead adventurer. Alright, I need to bind stamina. And also so many things to bind. No, not Fenric Store Gem. Far fatigue. And this would probably be good. Stamina. God, that costs a lot of magicka. Silver weapons might be worth picking up just to sell. Oh, for God's sakes. This is ridiculous. Ash slaves are no joke. I have a frost ball. Hey, welcome. That's a bot. I'm pretty sure that's a bot. Let's see. Hang on. See, we have a strict no bot policy here. So I'm afraid you're gonna have to Just, yeah. Once the robots take over, they might remember that, but I'll take my chances. Oh. Two of them at once. Well, the good thing is this is area effect. Nice. Need those corpus sweepings later. Get the Amulet of Shadows. But you see, the problem with the Amulet of Shadows is that it counts as clothing. And I can't use it without putting it on. Marowak's spine. It's a Pokemon reference, I think. Oh! Wrong spell. Oh no. I don't like those guys. And he's damaging my attribute. Oh, he's just draining it. Okay, that's not bad. I thought that was a greater Bone Walker for a second. He's just a lesser. How is fire effective on a scamp? I don't know. I don't think they're resistant in this game. Another Ash Slave. Let's see if I can absorb. Ah, it's just reflecting. Absorb, damn you. Oh, it is absorbing, never mind. That's just not a whole lot. Yeah, having the Atronak birth sign makes this even harder. The leveling only applies if you're level 3 or under. Okay. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of level scaling in this game. So I know they're resistant to fire, but a little bit too resistant to fire. Come on. Come on.
There is no escape. You inward.
I can't even cast that. You guys are fellow nudists. We shouldn't be fighting. Yeah. I think you just like to see me make things harder for myself. But no, it's fine. I enjoy a challenge. I mean, if I wanted things to be easy, I would just play this the usual way, where I get Leiden's Ward at level 2, and the Fist of Randagolf at level 3, and all that. Begs the question of why I do, yeah. I like punishment. Ah! Was that assassin? Well, got some more money. So there's that. Thanks, Tribunal. Praise Om Sivi. Yeah, let me minimize Discord. One second, someone's texting me. It always amuses me how they make ebony darts like 2,000 gold. It's like, yeah, throw this dart that does 10 damage. That's definitely worth 2,000 gold. I'm sure the devs just put them in for you to sell them. Like, throwing those darts is the wrong idea. You don't want to do that. Unless you just want to show off how filthy rich you are. It's like burning money to make a bonfire. Oh, I'm back in the beginning. Oh, and I've been here. That goes to Marowak's spine. Daedric darts are even more expensive. Oh yeah. What are those, like 4,000? No. Oh, 2,000. That's about the same as the carved ebony darts. Really should not have made stealth my specialization. Because sneaking is just too slow in this game. I should have tried absorbing. Come on, absorb it. That's pathetic. As long as he doesn't do any physical attacks, which he is, okay. Oh! Apologies for that noise. The alchemy skill is made for those who do the alchemy sign, yeah. I mean, the alchemy skill is made for those who do the Atronac sign, is what I meant to say. Back in Marowak's spine. Well, this is still happening. Good job failing to cast. God, it's so annoying to have a low destruction. Well, at least I can level up. Now I've got even more of this. I'm gonna be rich. Willpower, luck. Strength, why not? You heard Argonians were property in this stream. Who told you that? Sorry. Blackened Heart. Yeah, this is where I'm supposed to go. To get cancer in the stream, yes. I'm getting the divine disease. Hey Spectre, how you doing? Oh! Yeah, he'll study how it kills me. Yeah, give me that sweet magic. Give me some more of that. Give it all to me. Shooting a ranged spell and an enemy's ranged spell cancels it out, yep. I remember one time I was trying to shoot a ranged spell at a guy, and it kept hitting his spell, and that went on for like 5 casts. And then I just decided to hit him with my sword. My luck is terrible. I just need to get a fortified luck spell. Right now I'm stuck with what I have. And that is not much. Another one of these guys. You can use this super cancer to train restoration. Oh yeah. Oh, wait. How? Wrong spell. It lowers your stats. Gotcha. Did I make a ranged fire spell? No, I don't think I did. Alright, see you in a bit, Sith. Oh wait, hang on, I want to show you a picture. Hang on, 1 second. Ah, okay, I have to save it. Sorry. God, it's so inconvenient. Alright. You ever see that other picture where it says, you know, American with Ebola, I am growing stronger? That's sort of what it's a reference to. But if you haven't seen that, it's probably lost on you, so never mind. There's the boy. You still found it funny? Well, good. I'm glad. Oh, he thought it would be a penis. That sounds like Carlos. The sixth house. The sixth house greets you, Lord Nerevar. Okay, see you in a bit. Or Nakelorn, as you call yourself. I am known as Dagoth Garrus, priest of the Ilunibi Shrine, and minister to sixth house servants. My lord, Dagoth has informed me of your coming. I wish that this time you have come to honor your lord's friendship, not betray it. The sixth house was not dead, but only sleeping. Now it wakes from its long dream, and with its lord, Dagoth it comes forth to free Morrowind of foreign rulers and divine pretenders. When the land is swept clean of false friends and greedy thieves, the children of Veloth will build anew a garden of plenty in this blighted wasteland. Ilunibi Shrine is just a small, quiet retreat for sixth house servants, a place to contemplate and grow strong and wise in Lord Dagoth's ways. Here we share the sacraments of flesh and blood, and dream the dreams of our Lord. This and other lesser shrines are hidden from prying eyes throughout the land. But the greatest shrines of sixth house servants lie beneath Red Mountain, in the citadels of our Lord and his close kin. Forgive the rude welcome, but until you have declared for us, we must treat you as our enemy. The sleepers and dreamers are newly come to Lord Dagoth, and not yet blessed with his power, but the children of his flesh, they are deep in the heart of his mysteries. Their bodies swell to contain his glory, and to yield the rich sacraments of our Lord's feasts. And we are the least of his servants, for Ash poets, ascended sleepers, and Ash vampires stand high above us in the Lord's bountiful grace. Lord Dagoth would far rather have you as a friend than as an enemy. But until you submit to him, these sixth house servants will treat you as an enemy and try to destroy you. If you wish to be our friend, first you must go to Lord Dagoth in his citadel on Red Mountain and make your submission. Lord Dagoth gives me these words to say to you, so you may give them thought. Once we were friends and brothers, Lord Nerevar, in peace and war. Yet beneath Red Mountain you struck me down as I guarded the treasure you bound me by oath to defend.
But, remembering our old friendship, I would forgive you and raise you high in my service. My Lord Dagoth bids you come to Red Mountain for the friendship and honor that you once shared. He would grant you counsel and power, if only you would pledge that friendship anew. I am not your Lord Dagoth, yet I too would say to you, do you come with weapons to strike me down? Or would you put away your weapon and join me in friendship? Dagothor is the awakened lord of the Sixth House, come to cast down false gods, drive foreigners from the land, and restore the ancient glory of Morrowind. He bids you come to Red Mountain for the friendship and honor that once you shared. He would grant you counsel and blah 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 blah. I already read this. You will find wisdom, a firm friend, and all the power you need to set the world aright.
There. Yoink. It's a good thing he's slow. With his dying breath, Dagoth Garrus smiles and curses you.
Even as my master wills, you shall come to him, in his flesh and of his flesh.
Lord Nerevar Indoril, High Resdania, my lord, friend, and companion. Once we were friends and brothers, Lord Nerevar, in peace and in war. No houseman ever served you better or more faithfully. Much that I did was at your command, at great cost to myself and my honor. Yet beneath Red Mountain you struck me down as I guarded the treasure you bound me by oath to defend. It was a cruel blow, a bitter betrayal, to be felled by your hand. But remembering our old friendship, I would forgive you and raise you high in my service. The Sixth House was not dead, but only sleeping. Now we wake from our long dream, coming forth to free Morrowind of foreign rulers and divine pretenders. When the land is swept clean of false friends and greedy thieves, the children of Veloth will build anew a garden of plenty in this blighted wasteland. Come to Red Mountain, old friend. For the fellowship and honor that we once shared, I would grant you counsel and power if only you would pledge that friendship anew. The path to Red Mountain is long and filled with danger, but if you are worthy, you will blah 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 blah. As ever, your respectful servant and loyal friend, Lord Vorin Dagothor. There's another amulet. And if you're not careful, you'll miss the best gauntlets in the game. It's a spoiled potion. What Where'd the fists go? Here they are. Fists of Randagoff. So unfortunately I'm doing a naked playthrough, and that means I have to not wear these. Am I going to get the Lord's Mail? Typically the answer would be yes, but it's not really useful for a naked playthrough. Let's see where Divine Intervention will take me from here. Buckmoth. The borders of Buckland. Alright, one of these keys. Here we go. Get it and sell it. Maybe eventually, but I would have to have a lot of stuff that I've already sold, so that I could buy a bunch. Then the merchant would have enough gold. So maybe
I am not amused.
Maybe at some point.
We have you in our discerning eye, Nicklorn. We see you, waking and sleeping. It is the hour of wakening. We come forth in his glory, and his people shall rejoice. Then his enemies shall scatter like dust. My starkest madness seeming his divinest sense. Come, grasp the chain, and prove you're sane.
Very funny. Now put some clothes on.
You are a fool to walk around like that.
Alright, watch this. Ah, okay, never mind. I dare you to play Battlespire and do a naked challenge. Yeah, that's my reaction too. I mean, I have a hard enough time in that game just playing it regularly.
You are a fool to walk around like that.
Hey, welcome back.
I am not amused.
Have I tried it recently? No, actually, I think I haven't played it in a couple of years. I should try it again. Are you here to discuss your orders, Nicklorn? Or is there something else you want? With Dagoth Garrus dead, the Sixth House Shrine is no longer a threat. You've more than earned a promotion to the rank of Traveler. I'm very worried that you have corpus disease, but I have some good news in that department. I canvassed my informants for possible treatments, just in case you contracted the disease during your mission. I learned from Fast Eddie that your best chance of getting cured is Devaith Fur, an ancient Telvanni wizard who runs a corpusarium for victims of the disease. Here, take this Drummer artifact and 1,000 drakes, and go to Telfur. Devaith Fur will like the Drummer artifact. A gift may sweeten his disposition. The gold is for expenses, and here's a couple of levitation potions. I hear you'll need them in the Telvanni Towers, because wizards don't use stairs. So get moving, and get that corpus disease cured. Then hurry back. I think I know how to get the lost prophecies Nabani Mesa asked for.
A nudist. How wonderful. You seem to be a lively spirit.
So did you know that the guy who does the Imperial voices, like Caius, is actually the same guy who does the Dark Elf voices? It's pronounced Devaith Fire? Fire? Really? I've been pronouncing it wrong for half my life. Okay, Devaith Fire then.
You are a fool to walk around like that.
Changing everything on me.
You are a fool to walk around like that.
Yeah, he does. He is a crack addict. No. Wait. Hang on. Caldera first.
Someone with your good looks needs more clothing.
Very funny. Now put some
You are a
clothes
fool
on.
to walk around like that.
I'm basically a woke dreamer. I'm woke.
That's disgusting. Dress yourself.
And people have been saying that all through the playthrough, yep. Wait, why am I buying things? Because I'm touched in the head. Yeah, being naked kind of limits everyone's responses to you. All they can talk about is you being naked. Maybe I'm the one on Skooma, yeah. I thought I sold this in the last part. Could have sworn. Don't sell the coherer. Why not? Oh, I sold one coherer. I need that for Devaith for... Oh, you're right. Caius gave that to me. That's why I have one. sakes. Time to make some spells. Hey.
Hey, get away from me. You've got corpus disease. You can't get cured of corpus. Get away.
You should make spells 500 times more expensive if you have corpus. Whoa there, Satan. Okay, so I have to do that for every element. Where's the frost down out here? It seems like frost is harder to cast. Unless I'm just not thinking of this right. Wandering frost. Yeah, that's more expensive. Shock is the most expensive, yeah. Let's see, do I have any fortifications? Nope.
Be well, traveler.
Need to raise
Go
my
ahead. I'm
endurance.
listening.
Just gonna do a little bit of training. Because that's what you do in this game, you just do a lot of training. Training, training, and more training.
No, I don't have time for you.
That's not very nice.
A nudist? How wonderful. You seem to be a lively spirit.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What was that about? No, I don't have time.
You are a fool to walk around like that.
Everyone is so judgmental. They won't accept my nudist lifestyle. I hate how she moves around so much. Stop moving around.
How interesting. Aren't you a sight?
Oh great, the 6th house is attacking me. Well, now I can test my spells. Ah! Wow, they can kill me in one hit. Pretty sure you wouldn't be able to accept it if someone kept walking around completely naked in your general vicinity. Yep, fair point. Oh. Yeah, my spells are not great. Yeah. Just one more should kill him. Yep. Oh look, he's dying in slow motion. I love it when they do that.
To walk around like that.
8, 9. Gonna train the spear a bit more. No! Fuck.
You are.
Well, okay, hang on. Maybe.
No, I don't have time for you.
Maybe if I train it now.
Very funny. Now put some clothes on.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can still get the benefit, okay. 8, 9, 10.
What brings you here, friend?
Flania Emulusus. It's quite the name.
You could be arrested for that. Put some clothes on.
Don't tell me what to do.
What was that about?
I am not amused.
Okay. I think it's about time I got my super cancer cured. don't have the Boots of Blinding Speed, so I have to use Tunir's Hoptoad. Oh, that's right. I can't get there by boat. Shoot, where is it on the map? It's over here somewhere. Or is it this island? To northwest, I think. North left. Wouldn't be able to use them anyway, yeah. Well, in my last playthrough, I just used them with 50% blindness active, and it worked pretty well. Like, you know, I would just have to take them off whenever I get into a fight. It's not northwest, so that's not it. I think that's it. Slightly southwest. So wait, what is this over here? Is this Tel Brenora? Hang on, I'm just curious. Tel Arun, Mudcrab is more fearsome than me. Yeah, I think you're right. Doesn't look like Telfur. And I'm out of Magicka, so that's great. Go away, fish. Are there any boats that go to Telfire? I'm gonna have to get used to saying it that way. Telfire. I've been calling it Telfur all my life.
You are a fool to walk around like that.
Can't take a boat there. Well, that's annoying. Hey, let me just get to a high spot. So I've got distant land. So I might be able to see it, although it is a static, so it might not be visible. It only shows terrain, not statics. So maybe it's this island. This island here that looks vaguely phallic. take me back to Sage with Mora. If possible. Oh no, I don't want to go to Foss, that's far. But I can get to Sage with Mora. Okay, slightly southwest. You can buy slaves there. Yeah, I think Telarune is the place where it has the slave market. Alright, fine. I'm just gonna use one of my expensive potions. Because I'm impatient. One hit. Nice. Alright, next skill I'm training is Alteration. I'm not seeing the tower, so I don't know if I'm going the right way. One of the islands closest to the main landmass. So this island is unclaimed. Oh wait a minute, nope, that's Telfer. Yep. The distant land is kind of funky. Do you ever steer me the wrong way? Only at the beginning of the game. It's trapped. Open anything. I'll have to endure the trap. There's no untrap spell. Oh, I absorbed it. Got the Savior's Hide now. It's gonna be really painful selling all these artifacts.
I am not amused.
And one of these chests, here it is. Here's your sanctuary amulet. Oh, wait a minute, this is not allowed. Huh. I guess I can't get the... I can't get the Desert Crescent. It doesn't matter. I wouldn't use it anyway. Feels downright unnatural to not get the Daedric Crescent. Duranian Propylon Index. Why would I? I can't even use it. Well, I mean, I like to collect things. I just have this strange urge to do so.
Say, that's an interesting drummer piece you have there. What can you tell me about it?
Excuse me. Oh, that's right, you can sell it to the museum. I think you can sell the Savior's hide, too.
That's an interesting drummer piece you have there. What can you tell me about it? A gift? For me? How thoughtful and shrewd. I suppose you know I am a collector. And that such a gift is bound to please me. I congratulate you on your diplomatic skills. Now, why have you tried to butter me up? Come to consult the great Diveth Fire? You have the divine disease? Want to plunder the dungeon? Or leer at my daughters? If you do that, I'll kill you. The magical principles of corpus disease are elusive and miraculous, far more subtle and powerful than any conventional sorcery or enchantment. I'm persuaded that it is in some manner the curse or blessing of a god, perhaps a curse and a blessing. The victim, of course, cannot appreciate the marvelous nature of corpus. It saps the mind and destroys the body. But to a wizard, it is a profound and glorious mystery, a riddle worth a long lifetime of study. Come to plunder... Come to leer at my dungeon? Plunder my daughters?
Sorry.
When you live for thousands of years, you need a hobby, something you love. Always sparks your interest. I collect treasures and invite thieves to steal them. I'm a collector and a sportsman. I collect enchanted items and ancient artifacts. I have quite a few dormer pieces. And as a sportsman, I love letting thieves try to steal my well-guarded treasures. Only a few rules. 1. Don't hurt the inmates. 2. Don't hurt my daughters. My warden and guards can look out for themselves. Not bad for something born in a jar, eh? Charming and talented. Not daughters, really. A little project. A side benefit of my researches into the corpus disease. Made them myself, from my own flesh. Nice, aren't they? Alphifer, Betifer, Deltifer, and Oopsifer. Oopsie Whoopsie. It's her nickname. Quite a comfort to me in my old age, haha. Alphifer is the sharpest of my girls in wit and tongue. Gets on my nerves sometimes, but conflict is the spice of life. Betifer is the sweet one, eager to please and be pleased, an excellent cook, and a lovely singing voice. Deltifer is the efficient one, organized and orderly. She acts as our steward, manages accounts, maintains supplies, keeps the tower and the corpusarium running. Oopsie Whoopsie is the girl with the biggest heart. She takes care of the inmates of the corpusarium and helps with my researches. I collect victims of the divine disease in my corpusarium in the caverns beneath my tower. Poor devils. Wretched existence, constant pain, ferocious appetites and passions. No reason at all, mad as marsh rats, but marvelous too, in their own way. Completely immune to the disease. To disease. Live forever, barring accidents. Ancient wizards need projects to keep them occupied. And the corpusarium is mine. How interesting. Did you know that corpus makes you immune to disease? I just told you, though. Have you ever heard of the prophecies of the Nervarine? Ashlanders say the Nervarine will be immune to disease. I've always thought maybe I have the Nervarine down in my corpusarium, and I don't know it. Ha! The Nervarine is a fat, disgusting corpus monster, and mad as a marsh rat. Wouldn't that be funny? That's a fascinating story you tell. So, you think you might be the Nervarine? Means nothing, of course. Corpus victims have all sorts of delusions, but let me think. I've got a potion. In theory, it should cure corpus. Doesn't work, though. Probably kill you. Killed all my test subjects. But you've got nothing to lose, and before I give it to you, I want you to look around below in the corpusarium. Know what's in store if you don't take the potion. And while you're there, I want you to pick up a pair of boots from a victim. Calls himself Yagrum Bagarn. My oldest patient. Handy fellow. Fixes things for me. Bring the boots back, and then you can have the potion.
I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go to bed, because it's getting late. Scourge. Devaith Fur knows all about the Neverine cult. Well, he knows a lot of stuff. I mean, just think of all the adventures he's been on. With all these Daedric artifacts he has.
I am not amused.
You're smart. Get corpus disease. Get killed by corpus monsters. Get killed by Visvtha Kai. A very good plan. Plunder the dungeon of a 4,000-year-old wizard. What could be easier? Don't you get sassy with me. Skooma. This looks like a comfy place. I would stay here. What did that say? I thought it said I should rest and meditate. I must have been imagining it. Everyone who gets corpus disease comes to our corpusarium. It's not very pleasant, but at least they're all fed and cared for. You'd be surprised how many people come in here trying to steal Lord Fire's treasures. Treasures. He does have quite a collection of relics and artifacts, but he keeps them down in the corpusarium, and who wants to risk catching corpus disease? Not to mention who wants to get ripped in half. Pity. We don't see many good thieves here, just the stupid ones. The wife of Devaith Fire. One of them, sort of. his wives are his daughters. Yes, well, not wife in the married sense, but you know, paramour, consort, something like that. It's a bit awkward, really, because, well, he made us too, so though we aren't really his daughters or anything, it's like we're his daughters, because he made us, you see? Yeah, I'm sure that's a very healthy relationship.
I am not amused.
My name is Deltifer. Lord Fire. Lord Fire's in his study. I'm still trying to get used to saying it that way. I'm sure he won't mind being disturbed. We get few visitors here. You can levitate, can't you? The study is in an upper level, accessible only by the central flywheel. I'm afraid we aren't set up to accommodate barbarians or peasants. Understand? Go up the ramps to the hall for fire, then walk around, looking up until you see a shaft above you. Then levitate up the shaft, and look for Lord Fire in his study. Really? Is that what you had in mind? Don't let me discourage you. But you do know that you are almost certain to get corpus disease if you enter the corpusarium. And I hope you understand how frightfully dangerous our inmates can be. And we do have guards, you know, quite good ones. You're free to try, of course, but I don't advise it. This is not the corpusarium. The corpusarium is in the caverns down below the tower. Just keep going down. You want to speak with Oopsie Fire or Vistakai. They attend to the needs of the corpusarium inmates, victims of the corpus disease. If you go down there, be careful. Many corpus victims are completely mad and quite violent.
Cover yourself. No one wants to see that.
I am Vistakai, warden of the corpusarium. I am here to warn you, do not harm the inmates. If you come to plunder the dungeon, you must endure their attacks, and take your chances with me, their warden and protector. Do not harm the inmates. I will not tolerate you adding to their suffering. Indeed, they are brutal and ferocious, and they will kill you if they can. But you are their guests, and you may not harm them, or you will answer to me. I am the guardian and peacekeeper of the corpusarium. I have spent long years in service to Lord Fire. First as a slave, then as a free hireling, now as a friend and partner. He has been kind and generous to me. I take his interests, and the interest of those he shelters, to heart. The treasures of his dungeon are open to sport, according to Lord Fire's whim. And you are welcome to try to steal them. But I, too, find great sport in hunting thieves.
Now check this out. I already had the key for it. 50 Dummer coins. Oh, and here's Volendrung. It's not even that great. That's Melikath's hammer. It's not even enchanted, though. Oopsie whoopsie.
Whoopsie whoopsie.
Wow, she really doesn't like me. You're new here, aren't you? My name is Oopsie. Oopsie whoopsie. I take care of the corpus victims in the corpusarium. Nothing I would tell you. Get lost. Shut up, Yagram. This tells you about all of the artifacts.
You're here for the German boots. Tell my gracious keeper that I have done what I could. Only a German magecrafter could have done so much. Only idiots have created these boots. It shames my race that we must be judged by the works of such lackwit blunderers. Once I was a master crafter in the service of Lord Kagrenak, chief architect of the great Second Empire freehold, and the greatest enchanter of his time. I could not match the genius of Lord Kagrenak, but what he could envision, I and my colleagues could build.
Just figure a scheme of classifying manifolds for tri-ply connected.
All this is gone forever. I still retain my cunning, and my hands and eyes fail me, and my memories have long faded. My only consolation is each day to mock the gods who destroyed my race, and condemn me to this bleak existence. Since the disappearance of the dwarves, I have been alone in this world, trapped in this grim prison. I can scarcely move, and my fellow inmates are scarcely good company. The risk of corpus disease deters most visitors, but if you meet with cultivated minds undaunted by the terrors of the corpusarium, you might mention your recent interview with the last living dwarf. This is how I style myself. I don't know for a fact that I am the last, but in my travels, thousands of years ago, I never encountered another. And since I have been here, I often ask Lord Fire, but he says he had never heard a credible rumor of another dwemer on Tamriel or in any outer realm. I cannot say what happened. I was not there to observe. I was in the outer realm at the time, and when I came back, my people were gone. I left Red Mountain wandering Tamriel for years, searching out deserted colonies, looking for a survivor or an explanation. Then, a long time ago, I returned to Red Mountain, still looking for answers. Instead, I found corpus disease, and I've been here ever since. I have theories, if you are interested. Lord Kagrenak, the foremost arcane philosopher and magecrafter of my era, devised tools to shape mythopeic forces, intended to transcend the limits of human mortality. However, revealing a sublime additional value is scientific and predictable, and the hours might become staffing. I think Lord Kagrenak might have been succeeded in granting a race eternal life with unforeseen consequences, such as a wholesale displacement to an outer realm, or it may have had a completely destroy our race. Lord Fire was changing the changing German boots and unfortunate seas, and given the quality of craftsmanship, the weather came to bad and it comes to nothing for the fundamental salmon flawed each time a demonstration.
My interpretation of Yagram sounds like a guy you know. I feel sorry for him. It's getting hard to understand what I'm saying. Well, I got tired of doing that voice. So I just kind of started mumbling. Comic book guy? You mean like from The Simpsons?
Yes, I'm the proprietor of the Android Dungeon.
What? I didn't go through the right door. You assume the corpus was getting to you. Oh yes. That's a good explanation.
A corpus has infected my mouth. I've got a gigantic tumor on my cheek. It's making it really hard to be intelligible.
Sorry, I get wacky when I'm tired. This is a sign that I need to go to bed. So slow.
Well, did you get my boots? No boots, no potion. The boots first, please. And now, I'll give you the potion. On the following condition, you must drink it here, before my eyes. It should act immediately, and I need to observe you very carefully. Agreed? Good. Open your mouth and close your eyes. Good. Now swallow. Goodness. Good grief. Look, look. It's working. Remarkable. Let me check your skin. Your eyes. Your tongue. Amazing. I think it worked. No sign of the disease at all. Of course, you still have corpus disease, just like I planned. But your symptoms are gone. Marvelous. I will go try it out on some of the more desperate inmates. But I'll answer any questions you have before you go.
In no context, it sounds weird.
Swallow. Swallow it. Goodness, good grief, oh!
I apologize for that. Let's see. I don't think I have to ask him about anything else.
I am not amused.
But then lose 3 viewers. I don't blame them. I don't think I would be watching me at this point either. Really? Really? Okay. Guess we're not hop-toading. Nay, Clorn, thank you for your report. Thank you for your report. I'm very happy you've been cured. Unfortunately, I've had a bit of bad news. I've been recalled to Imperial City. You'll be promoted to operative, and you will head the Blades here in Vardenfell until I return. I've only waited here to give you your final orders before I go. Internal politics. Some concern about my sugar. I thought about refusing the recall, but they have members of my family back in the capital. I'm afraid it may have something to do with the problems with the succession. As the Emperor's health declines, factions are maneuvering for advantage. I may be gone a while. That's why you're promoted to operative. That makes you the ranking Blades agent here in Vardenfell district, as far as I know. There may be other Blades agents here that I don't know about. It wouldn't surprise me. I may be gone for a while and you'll have expenses. Here's some gold. You can use the house until I return. And I won't be needing these blacks or the ring while I'm in Cyrodiil. Maybe they'll come in handy. Take good care of them. There's nothing to it. Each agent has his own assignment and reports directly to Cyrodiil. You're promoted to operative mostly to preserve your independence. You're no fool. The days of the Empire are almost over. When the Emperor dies, 9 hells are going to break loose. Forget about the Imperial City. Think locally. Worry about the 6th house and Degathur. And squabbles between the great houses and the colonists. The rest of the political nonsense doesn't amount to a plate of scuttle. That's That's worrying. The sixth house does exist, and for some reason they want you dead. Perhaps it is not safe to sleep in town. It makes it too easy for them to find you. Word of new outlanders gets around fast here. Maybe camping out in the back country is safer. Or maybe you could take the fight to them. They might have a base nearby. Continue pursuing the Nerve Rain prophecies, as the Emperor commands. First, go to the Hall of Wisdom and Justice and get Mayor Milo to help you find the lost prophecies. She's being watched. If something has gone wrong, find her private quarters. She'll leave you a message under the code word Amaya. And take the lost prophecies to Namadi Mesa. From that point, you'll have to follow her directions and follow the prophecies. Good luck.
Someone with your good looks needs more clothing.
Okay. Well, this has been fun. So I might stream tomorrow night. Or maybe not. I've been procrastinating on some stuff that I have to do. So maybe I'll do that instead. But thanks for joining, everyone.
Rest well this night.
Yeah, I might stream. It's pretty much the only safe statement I can make is that I might stream at some point in the future. So I might see you later. Good night.